Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Yvette Dream Johnson, the Love Goddess, also Mamapreneur, aka Big Dream, Miss Atlanta. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting here chillaxing, just finishing up some posts and some work. I had to do some custom clips that I was selling from out of the vault. Big Dream, Miss Atlanta, bigdream.com. Had to do that work, make it complete, and it's Thick Thursday. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Had my tea, so I'm sitting here in my thoughts and playing some Zen music, looking out the window, and this is going to be a very transparent share as the Love Goddess and Mommypreneur and also the artist. Is it gonna be It's Not Easy Being Dream post? I don't know, maybe I'll just tag it like that, clickbait for those who are looking for drama and etc. etc. So in my calmness and my peacefulness, right? Almost 12 years here as a brand, a legitimate brand, like Dream Productions LLC. You know, for me, that's big. 12 years, y'all, May 7th, and to be a legitimate businesswoman, independent contractor, and I wear so many different hats at times from PTA mommy to gal pal, confidence coach to foot fetish model, dom, financial dom, etc., producer, brand ambassador, promo model, voiceover talent, event host, sensuality expert, and did I say love goddess? Yes, love goddess as well. Um, just it's all I can say. It's been a constant balancing act over the 12 years of being me and making my brand from way back then legitimate. Tax ID, LLC, and I took it seriously. Hold on a second. It's not important. It's not important. And see, I wanted to really get um, to talking about stuff like that. Calls that I get and inbox messages that I receive. That's from a whole nother country, y'all. Um, just being legit. And I see a lot of people who come into this and they don't take this business seriously. They do it as a hobby, and then they come across someone like me who's established, who's a vet in this thing. Um, you got to put down the law. You know what I mean? You have to be professional in a very unprofessional business. This week, the vibe and things that's been buzzing around for yours truly has been people from past coming back as always. And they do that when you're out here like this on the World Wide Web, okay? I'm used to it, but I'm to the point right now where my energy is just like, in my filter, shall I say, my discernment is like, what you want, who sent you, you know, why you popping up now? I'm doing the work. So, what's up? I got nothing to offer you. You can't spend no time with me. You're not doing business with me. Boy, boo, and bye. Okay, just I dismiss people rapido. But that's been the theme to me, and also just letting y'all know if y'all looking for like a theme, or I'm gonna just probably jump around. So forgive me. That's what I do on these little chitty chats that I have. But keep up if you can. My apologies. So anyway, the theme has been randomness, some things that pop up that need to be rehashed, rehealed, um, looked at, and I don't know, gone at it in a different angle as far as my parenting and balancing that, and with I'm speaking with my older ones because my son just turned 18 and is going to prom. Okay, this Saturday. Can y'all believe that? But going back to the whole randomness, got to stick to one topic. One thing at a time, Dream. One thing at a time. So these dudes from this dating app, and by the way, I am dismissing all dating apps for someone like me. I don't have the patience. I just don't have it in me. I'm not that type of diva. Please believe it. To do that anymore. Just because I don't have the patience, I know what I put out here. Look, I prayed for, fasted, I put out here and on my vision board what I desire and what I deserve as a life partner or even someone to spend some sexy moments with. You know what I mean? I know what it is, my requirements, my standards are, and I'm not going to flake on that at all. So those who do not abide or cannot adhere, whatever, okay, no, you don't get my time. And it's just plain and simple. And some men, ladies, don't get that. They don't get that at all. They don't understand that you've matured, that you yearn, you know that there is somebody else that will meet my needs, not just one of them, all of them, and then some. Yeah, and stick around for the long haul. So I notice for me, I like to have a little bit of complacency when it comes to my dating, and I don't switch partners not too often. So I'm getting the recycle, same old, okay, for the past what? Hmm, I want to say 4 to 5 years. I've been seeing the same man. Mm. I've been in like one serious relationship post my sacred mate with AKA Chief. And then I had Big Head, which was a long distance relationship. And then I had, some romps, as I like to call them, recipients of my pleasures. Yeah, ROMPS, romps. That's exactly what they are. Not like a couple, but for the most part, I can say my lovers, my mates have been quite few and the same for the past couple years. And it's like I said on Twitter, ATL underscore thick dream. Pretty blah blah and flipping blah when it comes to that. I mean, I'm saying it now, and maybe it's because I've had some time to step out of that moment, you know what I mean? And just thoroughly, look, forensically analyze, um, and I gotta get comfortable in this chair, analyze my dating habits and my requirements, just some of the trends and things that come up for me as a yummy mommy. So anyway, yeah, old, recycled, coming up to the present, um, don't want it. And what's so crazy? He petitions, like he was pleading me to like, hey, we can just continue doing what we do the whoop de whoop until you get a husband. Like, oh, you that great, you that good that I'm gonna continue on with this, and you're not even doing the minimum that I require for me. I don't think so. Not at all, my dear. Not at all, my darling. So anyway, what else? Oh yeah, back to these dating app dudes. These dating app dudes are not for me for the simple fact. Let me explain. Dating app dudes are not for me because they're looking for a text buddy. What's wrong with this hair here? This a text buddy, someone to keep them company, babysit them. Didn't I say this before? Well, I'm saying it again. They want someone to keep them company. Okay, I'm not the one unless you're paying me per month, perhaps per text. I just might be that chick to babysit you via your inbox on your phone. Like I'm not with it. Being that men have paid me to talk via video, via telephone. I'm not with. And if y'all hear some gurgling, it's my tummy because I ate some snacks before I did this post. Life of a sleeper, okay? Yeah, my little Steve to sleep still make noises years later. Yes, my tum tum. So anyway, yeah, this dude from OkCupid, and I didn't want to name the app, darn it. Anyway, bust. I didn't like none of the dudes from there. And they were frauds. They were, it's almost like I had to deceive them about who I am, what I do for a living, what I don't do for a living. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be not as honest as possible, but not sneaky. I did the best I could, okay? I don't know, and especially with my pictures. When I'm doing a selfie and a photo, my pictures are, got all my energy in it. And energy doesn't lie, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't. So anyway, those men are a bust. I went on one meet and greet. The dude was the owner operator. I'll leave his name blank, Mr. Blank, initials KL. You know who you are. Um, he was repressed into formal religion. One kid, I don't know, I think he's been heartbroken, and he says he was open-minded, but he was like trying to peel all my layers off too soon. And yet he shared some things about him, but to me, it was like, that's it? I know you do something else. Yeah, right. It's like, not that he was withholding anything, it was just nothing more to share about him. I'm not saying that I'm all Miss Excitement all the time, you know what I mean? Not saying that, but anyway, there was not even we met, but there was not an official first date, and that was just like grinding my gears. I'm so used to the spoiling and the wine and dining and the gifts and just all the extra things that men have done for me over the years, and I'm just spoiled rotten, and I'm just used to that, and anything less is just foreign and it's just blah and not worth my time, being honest. So, yeah, that dude, I tried to be patient. He seemed a little cute. I might have would have, but being serious with him, no, I don't think so. Um, like if you go to my video calling out for my beloved or calling in my beloved here on this YouTube channel, you'll see what it is exactly I am requesting. And those, signals or words or those requirements are already put out there. Yes, I'm willing to be flexible in that. Yeah, I am. But you just can't come here with just, I don't know, one entitlement, like my former lover, like he just, like I said on Twitter, sorry, not sorry, y'all. And I hate to offend, but it's only meant for like one particular being to hear this. So if you get offended, I'm sorry. But like, how you gonna come from a whole third world country and then come to the U.S., especially Atlanta, Georgia, being with this whole entitlement and like you supposed to get a sandwich and a soda, type arrangement or engagement or an encounter. He's very entitled. Like, you come from a third world country, you come here to Atlanta, like, really? Do you not know how many dudes, like, and like, I don't have to do all that. How do I know that? Because I've been in relations and dealings with men where I did not have to do all that. There's one thing being hospitable, but making you a whole spread every time you come to my house, and then you want to wave to the kids and sit down and play like you Bill Cosby or world's greatest lover type ish. You just here for a hot look, blink of an eye, and then you gone. Come on now, son. We don't do that. My kids are so awake. They are so conscious. They are so aware. They're not stupid. And they know, dude, what you came to do, as they love to call it. You came for some healing, okay, from the love goddess. But yeah, and that's another thing. Dating has been different for me as a mom, totally and completely. It's not like their dad gets to go and have these adventures as a single man by himself, as because he doesn't have the kids to come home to, or but he has dealt with women with children, but it's different when you have the kids all the bleeping time. And for me, that's been my biggest issue when I'm dating dads, because they do not understand. Like, I have my kids all the time, and you have your kid maybe after school, what, Thursday through Sunday, all the rest of the week. So all you do is just talk to him on video chat. Hmm. That's kind of different than you breaking open my schedule during the middle of the week with my kids. I still have to do homework, laundry, hair, and cook dinner. And then have role play and sexy time with you, love a man, have a little wine and maybe some dinner with you two separate outside of that. Just, I don't know. Just for me, that's good if you are, we're progressing to something. And also if you understand when I go through things, because especially right now, many of you all that I've shared know that I'm going through a tremendous change in my life. Okay. So things are not the way it used to be for me. I'm going back to that way of life. But those who are really close with me know that I am going through it. Okay. And for me to share myself in the way that I have in the past with a lover or a mate, they have to be very sensitive to that because I've been sensitive over the years to my lover. When you were going through something, people in your family died, or you lost something, a car issue, or you weren't, something was going on with your home life, with your housing, I was compassionate and a friend. I was understanding. But y'all know how it is when people, like my mother says, what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. And that is so true. When men go through it, the ones that I've experienced, okay, not speaking for all, they go through things and they're not as aware, like their emotional responsibility to you. As a friend, that friend side, it's like, because men, they don't have wombs. Let's just say that men don't have wombs. They don't have the ability to feel, to know, to have that intuition like we women do. We have that. Um, Many of us have deeply tapped into that womb intuition, and we know when another woman is going through something. But men don't have that ability. Some of them do. Some of them just care not to give a bleep, okay? They don't want to give about you. And those who do care, who have cried with you and things of that nature, they turn it on and off. I mean, I do. I'm guilty of that too. I turn it on and off. But anyway, um, compassion, and for your lover and understanding what they're going through. That's what's needed. Look, in this now for me. So yes, I'm choosing to abstain from any relations with a man who, either from my past or present, who's not being extra, nurturing to me. Yes, I need that. Even as a person who functions in a professional dom sense, okay, even doms need nurturing. Oh, yes. Moms especially need nurturing because we're constantly giving. And let me go into something real quick. I had a reading done by a reverend, and she's also a prophetess and a shaman. And she indicated to me that because I was giving the way I was as an entertainer and how I've shared myself in my intimate world, my aura, my essence had all these little holes in it. And because being a mom too, just imagine someone plugging and putting suction cups all in you, and there's no big substance of water, electrolytes, money, happiness, romance, all that stuff is not going back into you, the light, the being, okay? The performer. It's not. I mean, it is, it's just trickling in. You have moments of that. So that's why I had all these cracks and holes when I got this reading in my aura because of it. Um, because none of them were matching. And I don't expect anyone to ever match how I vibe, how high I vibe. I don't expect that when it comes to a man. It would be nice. It would be nice, being that I was a wifey at some point, but it would be nice to have that, someone who is on my frequency. Yes, that way the scales are not imbalanced when it comes to reciprocity, okay? Look, and that's how we women feel neglected. Yeah, when we're giving more than our mate is. Yeah, 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 yeah. But anyway, what else did I want to discuss? This is a random chitty chat. I want to remind you. So this week has also been acknowledging what I've done business-wise and also what I've manifested in my past, and also affirming that the future is very bright and the future is very prosperous for me. Just reminding myself and those who've been by my side that, girl, we did that, didn't we? You know, and how I've manifested certain things in my past. And it's been incredible. And it was just like, wow, I did that. Okay. Just some type of giving myself some type of mental pat on the back, if you will. Especially when you're feeling some type of like low vibration, or you're feeling like you're not as accomplished as you would like to be. We all go through those, even I. And I advocate on self love and confidence. Yeah, even I go through those moments. And you know what those moments are? Is due to the fact that you're comparing yourself to someone else. You're comparing yourself of other people's expectations of you. That's what happens. And what else did I want to share? That eventually I probably will wind up writing a book about probably a series of them if I can get help on publishing. Some of my poetry, some of my journals, my diary from back in my young adulthood. I'm going to publish that. Yes, indeed, I am. I am. I am. It's going to be adult. Some of them going to be erotic, urban literature, reality-based fiction. Yes, I have to do that. It's been pulling on me during this week to do it, but I need help because I don't want to sit here and just type with it. Nope, nope, no. I don't want to sit here and type all that up. I am definitely going to need some assistance in that department. Yep, 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 yep. And this little journal that I bought by Miss Cheney, I need to get one of her. She's on Amazon.com. Yeah, look at that. The author here, if you can see it. Nakira Cheney. This is my little journal. Black Girl, Juju, and Other Scrawlings. It's been helping me. Just the different things that I wanted to just jot down, little randomness in my head when I'm going through something like 3-6. I am the gift. I am the blessing. I am the truth. I am the way. I am the light. All of the things I need, seek, desire to have are here. I have received abundance in this now. Goddess blessings. And then I wrote, to teach, to learn, to create, to discover, to inspire, to empower, to serve. Oh, that's Mercer's mission statement. To know, to be, to do, to be. And that's their other TIFF College of Education. That's their affirmation. Let's see. Oh, here's one. I am not a feminist. I have pride in my gender. I love and honor my sex. I adore being a female, from my irregular breasts and feet to the moles and freckles upon my face. I love being a girly girl, a breeding, bleeding, hormonal, grown ass woman. Okay. Grown woman. I'm a grown woman. Hey. Yes, I did see Queen Bee Coachella on Netflix. Yes, I did. Shout out Beehive. Yes, I loved it. It inspired me. But anyway, what else did I want to share? That's about it. I think it is for real, for real. Got graduation coming up for my son and my college daughter, who is presently probably not speaking to me because I just scolded her about some things that she did that I didn't like. And, being 21, and being my age, look, a fab over 40, I don't know everything. I still get scolded by my mama sometimes, okay? I do. And I had to scold her. And we as parents, our job never stops. Just how she came at me sideways. And it was over money. And I don't believe in arguing over money. If I call you and say, hey, you got this, you want, can I hold this until I get paid, and okay. Anyway, don't want to go into it. I scolded her, and she's on her own journey, but she's graduating with her bachelor's degree in May. And I'm not going to go into that. I'll say that for the book, about that whole thing, parenting grown women in their 20s and, being transparent and they're having their own. I'm not going into that right now because I'm going through it right now. But anyway, she's not really talking to me because I scolded her, and I had every right to. Because especially if your mom needed you for something, because I know a lot of people who rap, who sign their lives over on contracts as rappers, as artists. Look, Cardi B doing what she do to help her family. Okay, Offset too, her man. Beyonce did things because her parents wanted her to do things. I mean, different people who are very successful. They did things because their parents asked them to do it. It didn't kill them in the long run. Okay, I mean, dang, they helped out the family. And that's what we're supposed to. We're supposed to look out for one another. And we as Black people, we need to do more of that. And that was one of the things that my Nigerian lover had. He had a big concern with my 21-year-old daughter because he's done a lot of helping out with me during our course of our friendship. And when she left the house, it was devastating not only to me and the kids. It was very traumatic, but it kind of impacted him. Like he's like, what? I was working since I was like 14 or 16, and I handed over my paycheck to my aunt and my sister, and to help them out. That's what you do. You help out the family. You don't leave the family, especially when the dad is not there. So he felt really, the heartstrings got pulled for him on that one, and he was feeling some type of way. Oh yeah, but she didn't really care. She off with her boyfriend having her own experience. Okay, but anyway. Looks like it's about to rain. It's about to rain. It's about to rain, y'all. All right, gotta get to the door. Nephew's here. Love and light, peace and blessing. Miss Atlanta from MissAtlanticDream.com. Signing off. All right. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you for viewing.